All right, so music-wise, this is a good long playlist. Yeah, I got some bugs to fix for work tomorrow, but not right now. So yeah, let's dig into this. We got Whirligig Labs right there. We should add Vexilla to this list. I'm actually not a huge fan of this site. I like this part. I don't like the other parts. But at least it's up. And I don't have it over here, so we need to add that. So we're gonna pop this open real quick, and we're gonna do two things for it. So everything inside of that is pushed up to GitHub. So GitHub is technically my backup for now. I should be backing up more, for sure. So this is for projects. We're not even using this part of the content. Let's just say 9... 14... SEP 2023? Sure. We've updated, we've modified that. We could migrate this to Astro 3. That would probably be nice. But for now, we'll just do this. whirligiglabs.com. And yeah, what's everyone up to? Anything fun? All right, so here on the index. And yeah, we should really refactor a bunch of this stuff. Yeah, so that should deploy out just fine. Okay. Ah, we haven't even committed it. So add Vexilla to projects and add tracking or analytics snippet. All right, so I believe I'm building that with render. Let's make sure of that. All right, and that should be pretty quick, which means we should be able to reload this here real soon. And hey, Owen, yeah, I saw the tweet. Sorry, I didn't reply. Good job on getting the job, right? Good job. There we go. All right, build complete, uploading build. Only 5 pages, so should be quick. Site is live. Will it blend? Wait, we see that. That was my mistake. I wanted it to be 3 items. I was thinking this was the index. Yep. Whoops. Finished 5 interviews, ramping up your practice to get back into the game after a year of university. Cool, man. Yeah, good work. Yeah, exactly, Owen. I would say you should still keep like working on things and applying to other junior stuff, right? I don't think any other company that you interview with is gonna be bummed on the fact that you're like, yeah, I mean, I just got a job doing customer service, but I would much rather be doing development, right? Any job you're interviewing for a junior role like that should be understanding of it. And another thing, Owen, to double check is, at the company you're at, is there a clear path to move from customer service into dev? Because that's also another way to get into development for your first, like, dev job. So, something to think about, right? Inquire, eventually, maybe not right off the bat, about, like, hey, is there a promotion path for customer service into dev? Or a transition path, or whatever. After like a year or so. So yeah, I'd say at 6 months, you should already be interviewing other places anyway. Yeah, just remember, Owen, they're dangling a carrot in front of you. Whether you actually ever get that carrot is tricky. So instead, yeah, like, they're dangling it in front of you just out of reach in the same way that that's how you lead like a horse sometimes, you know? So just remember, the company does not have your best interests at heart. As long as you're aware of that, you're good to go. When to ask for a raise? After a year, right? You should, at bare minimum, you should be getting a cost of living increase. That's typically around 3 to 6%. When inflation is higher than 6%, you're taking a pay cut. If you're only getting a 6% raise. So it's a yearly like conversation you need to have, Mustafa. Yeah, if you don't get a raise after a year of being at a company, surprise, you've actually taken a pay cut because of inflation. If your raise is less than 6%, you're still taking a pay cut. This year, if it's less than 10%, you're probably taking a pay cut. Oh yeah. Yeah, I know I'm right. I know the economics of it. I'm not always right. In this case, I am, though. Great call there, Pseudo. Yes, right? Keep a record of your wins, the things you've done. Because your manager may not remember it. So you got to actually, like, remind them of all the good that you've done. God, I hate to see Lana Lux going down the route of hot takes. But it's boosting her numbers massively. If that's more important, more power to her. Well, that's fine, but what else is going to be said about it that wasn't said yesterday? That wasn't said the day before? That hasn't been said 1,000 times on the internet? Right? Nothing new is coming out of that. It's the same as it ever was. They didn't change in any significant way. They're still doing it, right? So it's just milking it. It's just milking it for engagement. I don't like it. But again, she's free to do whatever she wants. I would really start questioning myself if I started going down that route. I've never worked directly with WebAssembly. So Connie, WebAssembly is not in and of itself a skill. It's not. Instead, just use tools that output to WebAssembly. You can do that with Rust, with Go, with all sorts of stuff. So WebAssembly is more like binary. Nobody works with raw binary. You're not going to do it. You're going to have something that compiles a binary and you're going to ship the binary. So instead, worry about tools that compile to WebAssembly, and then you're done. So either learn Rust, learn Go, learn whatever. Remember that Go is going to have some overhead to the binary because of the runtime, whereas Rust has no runtime, it's just compiled code. So you're going to have smaller WebAssembly from Rust typically, but Wasamopt should be able to handle a lot of that stuff. It compiles to WASI? WASI on Lambda? Sure. Sure. Right, I think the big difference is going to be just cold boot times. And that's the only thing that kind of truly matters to people with concerns with Lambda, right? Cold boot time. But, I mean, still, no matter what, Go, when compiled to WASI or WASM, still has a runtime to be concerned with, whereas other things that don't have any runtime overhead are going to have a bit of an advantage. Which is why C# is going to have the exact same problem as Go, because it requires a runtime to actually, like, delegate, you know? Exactly, Mesmira, that's expensive. So Connie, that's fine. Yes, you should be learning some language that compiles to WebAssembly, but worrying about WebAssembly itself isn't a thing, right? You're never going to write raw WebAssembly. Okay, fix, make projects go to 3 items instead of 2. Mian. Yeah, provision concurrency kind of defeats the purpose, doesn't it? Right? The whole point of Lambda to me is to not worry about provisioning. And that's like the whole point. The moment you go beyond that provision concurrency, you're still paying cold boot cost. Sure, I think that makes sense, but no matter what, the moment you go above it, you're still paying that cost. So, like, is the cost even worth it? Yeah, I don't know. Connie, you can do all sorts of shit. I've talked with Facebook engineers that are front-end engineers that don't even touch React and Vue. Right? You can understand the front end in a way that is beyond most front-end developers without ever touching the back end. So Connie, like seriously, becoming a front-end expert requires you to put in the effort for it. If you're not willing to put in the effort there, why do you think learning Rust is going to help? This is an effort problem, not a language problem. Yeah, I get it, Mesmira. Like, you're totally right. It's a good point, but I just don't know if it's not the silver bullet, right? Right? The proper fix would be optimizing cold boot. Right? Because then you're just good to go. and I was just pointing out that she's going headfirst into the drama content. But whatever. It's her channel. She can do what she wants. I know, right? I think one interesting part of it, though, is that she'd be hard-pressed to make it all of her content all the time unless she expands out, because there just isn't that much drama content for game devs. There is, but it's usually like bullshit drama rather than technological drama. So yeah, Unity totally gave some people some good engagement. A few years worth of drama? Maybe. Until they fire that CEO. You know, the one that got fired from EA for also being just terrible at his job? Yeah, totally. And if you didn't realize it, yeah, the CEO for Unity is the CEO, or used to be the CEO for EA. Does it all kind of make sense now? Like, it makes a lot of sense now. I saw an article today where basically the CEO of Unity has previously said, you know, wouldn't it be nice if we could spawn a microtransaction when someone's deep into a Battlefield session and they want to reload quicker? Hey, spend $1 for fast reloads for the rest of the match. That kind of shit. He actually proposed that. As an example, but holy shit, dude. They'd hide it behind like, well, it'll only go into effect if your team's losing by X amount. Oh, Connie, you're missing the fact that that happens all the fucking time. Yeah. He was the king of microtransactions. But yeah, like, bad CEOs have a revolving door in basically every industry they're in. Just like how Jamie Pine, Notify Me, completely fucking died and failed. But he was able to secure investment for an open source product that, as far as I know, hasn't met any of their milestones. Do they even have their roadmap still? They do. So can I actually deploy Space Drive myself? Is self-hosting working? Not yet released. Right, so it seems to me like the roadmap hasn't even been updated. Present day, we're way past Q2, man. I'm like, dude. Yeah, right? But he'll probably still get investment into his next company. I don't know why. I have no idea why. But again, he'll be able to fail upwards. Because it's not what you know, it's who you know. That kind of stuff. Of course it does. Yeah, so, I don't know, man. How much did they get invested? 2 mil. 2 mil. Now, it was during the zero interest rate phenomena, but holy shit, dude. Yeah, Connie, come on. Right, Connie, stop looking for like a random JS dunk. It's not productive, dude. No, they did not finish it. And we just looked at their roadmap and they're way behind. It looks like they haven't even updated this for like a year. They updated it just after Q2 2022. Right? Keep in mind, this was for open source, right? So they got funding from open source funders, right? Oh yeah, Codefork. He's a decent dude, I think. I don't know for sure. I don't know him personally. But, yeah. Totally failing upwards with investments. When was the last blog post? Last year. No, Connie, what we're getting at, though, is just simply... don't just throw random language dunks into something where it's not relevant. Right? Ethan was talking about the GitHub repo for Space Drive. Not GitHub itself. Right? There was nothing general about it. We were specifically talking about Space Drive. So trying to dunk on JavaScript is totally wrong in that situation. I think the big thing we should probably take away from the recent drama in TypeScript is we should stop trying to dunk on people. It's not productive. It doesn't foster a good community. And we shouldn't be trying to dunk on tech. We shouldn't be trying to dunk on anything, really. It's not productive and it's basically harmful. Sure. But yeah, if we look at it, they got updates. For sure. I think they just need someone that's more in charge of marketing type stuff. Right? Yeah, I think they need someone whose goal is keeping publicity and hype going up. Wow, this is massive. Yeah, this is yes, they're doing a lot of good work. I just think their messaging needs work. at this point. They need to be updating their marketing site more. They need to be posting about some of their development wins. But yeah, it is an ambitious project. I think Tori's goal was absolutely to target mobile. Yeah, they've got a roadmap too. Somewhere. So it looks like the bundler is still on the roadmap. Cross-compilation is a big one. Yeah, it's weird. It's like he's gone just offline for a long time. Like, yeah, he stopped streaming to Twitch, like, last year, too. But yeah, anyway. So, we got this deployed out. Cool, we got those in there. Double check our analytics should be good. All right. Now I'm the one that is in here, so the 23 minutes is definitely not accurate. But yeah, cool. So we should start fixing some of this marketing page real quick. What time is it? 2:42? Plenty of time. Get some Red Bulls out of the way. I'm gonna pour a water for now. We'll think about a whiskey here in a minute. When I say minute, probably like an hour or so. What's up, Stucksoft? How you doing? All right, so first things first. Trying to kill time while unit tests run? Nice. Sorry, I got distracted by something real quick. Throw a lurk on a stream. There we go. Which UI lib? This one's just Tailwind and Shad CN. So it's not Bootstrap. And yeah, no worries, Charlie. Oh, it's very powerful, Code Fork. Rakira, that is HTML biscuits. I think it's Code Biscuits. I don't remember, but there's the link. Oh god, that is a terrible link. Hold on. Yikes. Yeah, if only the streamer knew the command too. But yeah, it's like some stoner totally made this thing, right? A guy who wears just epic hoodies. It's pretty cool. Yeah, no worries. Keep in mind, there's other languages too. If you do Rust or Go, and there's a few others that are really well supported, some others that are less well supported. All right, we got this one too, Assorted Biscuits. So this one will actually do like Rust. The other one was just for HTML. I think this one covers JSTS as well. No, this one just does the does JSON. Never mind. Yeah, JavaScript, TypeScript, I think is still separated out. But I'm not positive. All right, so first and foremost, that homepage hero. Let's modify that real quick. So it's a zoom issue we have here. I still don't like it. Sure, something like that. This part right here is then that. I'm gonna move this one up. Ethan, that is such a good quote. I really like the movie Hot Rod. Later, Mountain Face. Alright, looks like we need to relaunch the dev server. Oh, and best wallpaper ever? Best wallpaper ever. Wish I could see which image that is, because I should upload that to YouTube. Or to, not YouTube, to Twitter. There we go. So we get those spaced out a bit. As we zoom in, they look a little weird. We're gonna go LG ML4 on that. This is gonna be flex, and then flex call, Glex call, which is a totally different thing. LG flex row. So it's actually XL? Wait, what do you mean no white space? I definitely don't want to do no white space. I mean, I could at that point. It's kind of like an edge case, though. Because it's really just a width problem. And you know what I need to do? Instead of the ML4 here, I can just do some gap. Yeah, so there, doing a no white space would make sense, but it's actually a problem just because of the width of the column. We should probably just shrink the image a bit. What width is kicking in right now? Oh. Yeah, that's all we got to do to fix it. So that's at LG that we do that. I think I want to do XL there, and we'll make this LG. I think I actually prefer this. Oh, so it's actually, hold on. These are gonna be flex row, SM, flex call, not CM, huh? That's a totally different thing. That's brand new, you haven't heard about it yet. There we go. So I'm thinking, I kind of want to hide the image on mobile. It just looks weird. What's up, hello friend? How you doing? Saw you over on the stream. I was lurking. How's it going over there? What's Algo up to? Alright, yeah, this is looking better. We gotta fix, like, the generic icons and stuff. Yeah, it's a little weird there, that one. Yeah, I'm using Tailwind. I mean, it's barely a front-end stream today, but we do have some stuff we need to do. I just ended up seeing stuff like that, and it looked off. I'm okay with that. Doesn't support all colors? That's a weird one. I'd never heard of that. But yeah, we're going to knock out just a few of the, you know, responsiveness issues. Okay with that. That's a weird view. So yeah, we definitely want to fix some of the copy as well. And I probably, instead of wanting to like link out to featureflags.io, right, we could do like the Wikipedia feature toggle, sure, but I think I want to link this to something of my own. I mean, for the first part, we're good. Yeah, we just fixed some of the responsiveness issues, though, and that's the point, right? So we're currently figuring out some of the responsiveness. There we go. I can talk. Issues, just to be sure. Pure CSS menu that is actually broken. Let me fix that. Aha! Going for that 100K? Yeah, no worries. I need to practice my guitar work a bit more. That way it's actually worth it when people redeem it. I don't know, I've been in a phase where I just haven't felt like picking up the guitar. I need to start recording more. I think that would actually get me more interested in it. Ooh, that one's fixed. We're gonna make this relative. Make this fixed. Top 0. And then we want this one to have a PT 20? What up, Brian Tupo? How you doing? Interesting. So where'd our search go? Oh, yeah. Search should not be in that. Apparent with overflow styling? I'm not positive, but it should, right? Your body inherently has overflow. And fixed works inside of that. As long as you set it to relative. Oh no, we'll double check. So this one is H screen. This one doesn't have the H screen. I thought I added that. Am I just not seeing it? Oh. Boom. Ooh. Interesting. That should have worked. We had scroll within the container, but it wasn't the right container. I need to look into why Prettier isn't kicking in here either. Yeah, I knew you meant overflow for sure. Okay, so that kind of does what we want. Not quite, though, because I think the padding is now way off. Oh, yeah. Okay, so what I end up wanting to do is get the H screen off of this one. Oh. So that's the one that needs the z-index. Nope. And what's up, Duplo? How you doing? So yes, I've got this on the wrong thing, because that's for the header. This one is H screen fixed. Right, this still had to be relative. And this has to be fixed. And really, like, is anyone going to be doing this? Probably not, but you know what? If someone pulls it up on their phone at this founder event tonight, and it doesn't work right, that could be a problem. Now, I doubt anyone's going to do it, but I'd rather at least get off on the right foot. So yeah, I'd say we fixed that. Let's double check and make sure there's not some random thing. Yeah, I'm gonna call that good. Does this need to be tying up real estate? And I don't think so. But I may want to have like mobile stuff in that row at some point. So I don't know. We'll leave that footer for now. Oh. Yeah, about that. There we go. I'm okay with it. All right, let's keep zooming out. Let's fix the copy that we got in there now. Right, so many services are just too expensive. Self-hosting is an option, but that can get expensive too. Instead, use Vexilla to publish your flags as a static file wherever you want. Allow your VCS to be the tracker of changes for accountability. Something like that, right? We made it bigger. Let's get rid of this. Vexilla allows publishing boom, right? So I think that fine-tunes a bit of it. I forget where the comma goes there. All right, good enough for me. Getting started there, I actually want to link that. What was what issue earlier? Wait, what do you mean, Crow? And yeah, how are you doing? What are you up to? Like, not by too much. Like, this height thing here, it's not a big deal. Right, the big thing we were dealing with here a second ago was just making sure the buttons look weird, or look right at various sizes. They started going, like, double height, which got weird. But yeah, I'd say we got the header there, kind of, like, nailed it, you know? So I'm okay with that. This stuff... Learn why feature flags are so useful. For Wikipedia, this is no longer going there. This is going to be to documentation/concepts. On websites, should each page be its own URL? I mean, it depends. Yes. I mean, that's how that works. Unless you're talking about using, like, query params to do routing, and that hasn't been a worthwhile thing to do for a long time. Yeah, you should be using a slug and URL structure for that instead of, like, query param-based routing. So yeah, concepts, cool. This is not a target blank anymore. Maybe we just say learn more. I mean, what you're talking about is like a single page marketing page, and that's a different thing. So, do I have a good example of that? I mean, look at it this way. So if we go to Vexilla, we go to documentation, right? We go to getting started. Getting started is its own page, right? But within this page, we have other links that people may want to link to, and that's where a hash might be fine. So think about it that way, right? The content within your page could be whatever, but the page itself typically has like a very specific thing it's trying to do. Yeah, so this is fine. Anchor-based routing is important to get people to the part of the page that you care about, that you want to link to, etc. But you still may want to put various like separate pages on different pages, right? Because Google considers SEO at a page level for the most part. So certain pages can be optimized to focus on certain sets of keywords. There's like a happy medium between the length of the page and other things. Hold on. Sorry, 1 second. So yeah, you can do links. It wasn't even a proper link. Right? So go to this, and then go to page 3. Yeah, that's just a badly made website, Crow. For sure. If it's not linkable, it's a bad website. In fact, if it's not linkable, it's a bad web app as well. Right? Pagination, filtering, all sorts of that stuff should be linkable. Nah, people fuck up making websites all the time. Ooh, this one probably needs to break down a bit better on certain screen sizes. We'll deal with it later. Because, yeah, I want to get the home page looking a bit better. Should probably also start using this as a branding color and start fiddling with our color palettes. What do I mean by linkable? Like if I wanted to give you a link to a certain part of the page. So I don't have any pagination set up right now, but let's just say I wanted to link someone to here. I could copy and paste the link, and it would contain everything I needed to get to that exact section by just copying and pasting. So, linkable. Excalidraw isn't even close to the same thing, Crow, because Excalidraw is not at all linkable. Everything in your Excalidraw is saved into local storage. They don't even have a server. So that's a big thing. If you ever clear your entire storage, etc., it's gone. No, it's actually not dumb. It means that they can host Excalidraw for free. Their hosting cost is 0 because it's statically hosted on something like GitHub Pages or whatever. Yeah, so it's not dumb. They are actually very smart about building an application that they don't have to worry about scaling if it, gets massively popular, which it is. At some point, could he create a service around it? Abso-fucking-lutely. But the MVP is already proven with the local storage. I do. Depends on which part. Like, if you're talking about, Vexilla.github.io, that is old and ignore that. But Vexilla.dev, yes, feel free to, like, you know, help me improve that. Ah, you notice there's no bash client. Aha. So as far as a PR for that goes, there's a bunch of things that we need to actually have work. I need to have a document that explains what we expect of a new SDK. I'd be happy to do it, though. But yeah, I need to figure out like the proper documentation to make it like acceptable to accept a new SDK without having a bunch of like back and forth in the PR that totally just ruins someone's motivation to continue it. Right? So if at least we can get some of the boxes checked in like a PR template or something, that'd be awesome. So yes, a PR template and a document about contribution for SDKs specifically is probably something I should do. So yes, I'm still working on that. Sorry. But yes, you're on the money. Like, we can make a client for whatever. And if you need feature flags in your tools, that's a great reason. So yeah, I'd happily take a PR for that once I do that. Happily. But I still got to work on it. So yeah, right? Notice how we got to-dos basically everywhere. Please check the documentation on GitHub. So yeah, I got some work for that. So yeah, core concepts. It is core concepts, not concepts. No C++? Yeah, we can do that too. Just something we gotta do. So yeah, we may try and work on some of that documentation today. I think that's a great idea. But I want to get the home page at least looking somewhat decent. Hold on. An assembly client, why not? How hard could it be? All right, anyway, back to what we're doing. Oh, back pop. Yeah, VCS providers would be another one I want to have a good contribution thing for. Is that a little spider or is that dust in the air? That was just some dust. I've got like a weird like anti-gravity space in the room here somehow where like dust will just like float in like a little pocket here. It's so weird. It's so weird. I don't know what's causing it. I don't like it. I can't hire anybody, dude. I can't even afford to hire myself. Right? That's the dream. I'll take not a massive pay cut, but I'll take a pay cut to work on Vexilla or Walter full time. Like, oh, for sure. Yeah, there you go, bad cop. Yeah. That's just a community contribution at that point. I'm a software engineer, I'm rich. I mean, I'm happy with the salary I got, but I make like half as much as someone at fucking Twitch or, you know, like bigger companies. Make half as much as someone with my experience at Netflix. But that said, like, I've got a way chiller work schedule, too. Just want health insurance? Ooh, that one's tough. Yeah, that one's real tough. That one's a bit spendy. But okay, let's get back to the homepage. Learn more. Maybe core concepts. Yeah, let's change that to core concepts. Golden handcuffs? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, at some point I'm gonna need to like start a company or make massively more money. One of the two. Not sure which yet. Like I have a choice in the matter, right? But still, yeah. It would be nice to be able to work for maybe 10 years, live frugally, and then I'm out, right? Live somewhere cheap. Right, so we're gonna pace ourselves. Yeah. Start a company and get an exit would be a huge move. Yeah, I'd love to do that. It's like I'm building Vexilla to get bought by some company like LaunchDarkly once I have enough of a user base and I'm eating into their bottom line. An open core dev tool? You mean like Vexilla? You mean like Vexilla? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. For the right money, I could open source Walter even. Yeah, for the right investment, I'd totally bring it open source, like they did with Remix. And I'm not saying I would need as much as Remix. Oh, yeah. Path for monetization for Vexilla is to create a cloud, eventually, right? But right now, 0 overhead operating costs. If I can build up a user base without monetization, monetizing after that's real easy because my overhead is 0, right? It's not even something that needs to like burn money to get free users. So yeah, that I'm pretty pumped about. I really like the starting point that we have with Vexilla. Right, we don't need to burn money on the free tier. But yeah, monetization is just creating a cloud that competes with Post-Hog, etc., right? For people that are just too lazy to do it themselves. I almost think, though, the right path is acquisition. Or sponsorship. Right? Get sponsorship from various parent feature flag companies. That would probably be a decent move. Anyone here ever released an open source thing that actually had sponsors? You know what? I need to ask Colin about Zod. Hold on. Ooh, I mean, dude, yeah. A growth book acquisition would most likely also be like a acqui-hire kind of thing, which I'd be totally fine with. But yeah, gold sponsors. How much does it cost? Podium tiers. Bronze, silver, gold. $100 a month is really not bad. That's actually a solid investment. Yeah, Colin's killing it. VHonk. That's a Vue plugin for sure, or a Vue tool. All of your open source contributions could not legally make any money? You mean like you weren't legally allowed to add like a sponsor section? Weird. Is that because you did it on company time or something? You should be able to just simply say like, hey, would the company like ownership? And if they decline, then it's yours. If they accept, then it goes under their organization, and you're done. But yeah, what does VHonk do? Let's check it out real quick. And hold on, he has gold tier. Where's the platinum tier for 1,000 a month? Oh, web adaptation of a board game, but strictly licensed to where you weren't able to commercialize in any way. You could commercialize yourself by asking people to sponsor you. Right? Oh, yeah, exactly, Darren, for sure. Plenty of languages need a Zod equivalent, in the same way that plenty of languages need a case equivalent, too. Right? Like that tweet I made the other day, like, dude, this is not in the standard library of any language, right? So case absolutely needs to exist everywhere. And someone, I forget exactly who, came in the other day saying, hey, they're making a case for Zig, which is awesome. Like, great job, great idea, genius. Right? Because not only does it convert case, it'll help you identify a case too, which is crazy. Yeah. Right? Especially for like a new and upcoming like popular language like Zig, etc. For sure. Right? You could have some of those, right, like Cinder Sorhus style libraries. right? Like, dude. Like, man. This guy has made so many packages that we just need. Right? And it's just genius. He makes them. Right? No big deal. He'll make it. Well, some of them haven't been touched in ages, right? Some of them are meant to be short term. But then things like ink. Well, he made ink originally, sure. But now it's actually Vadim something or other. So, for the most part, you find someone else that's enthusiastic about it and you pass it off to them. Stacking. Yep. Hold on, wait. Is that an actual tier on his GitHub? Is that an actual, like, tier? Like the coffee tier or whatever? It was? Yeah, he fucking loves Chipotle. He is a huge fan of Chipotle. I've never eaten Chipotle. I don't think so, at least. They might have, like, catered it one time at a company I worked at, but I've never had Chipotle. I'm not a big fast food person. I'm just not a big fast food person. When I'm super lazy, yeah, KFC is nearby. That's about all I eat. Like, I'll hit the Wendy's maybe, but usually that's when I've had so much whiskey. Yeah. Oh, Charlie, like, I make better Mexican food than Chipotle at this point. Like, of the food that I like to eat. I like street-style tacos. Carne asada is a bit more work, but street-style chicken tacos are so fucking easy. The seasoning is the same seasoning I put on everything. This fucking onion flakes, garlic powder, cayenne pepper, salt and pepper, and paprika. And you're done, right? That's the street-style chicken taco seasoning. It's so fucking easy to make. So yeah, I'll be eating a lot more chicken tacos as time goes on. Carne asada takes effort to make proper, but you can make sure you're getting better cuts of meat, and it hasn't sat there, like, in a warming tin for hours. But yeah, carne asada takes some work to, like, make sure that you're, like, marinating properly and stuff. I'm gonna give a shot on not marinating and just doing, like, a on-the-fly cook version of it, and see how that comes out. Because if I can avoid the marinade process, that'd be just better. Is the best, though? I mean, honestly, Darren, I make amazing chicken. Like, I cook well. I'm a pretty damn good cook. Have you seen some of the photos? Did you see that Mongolian beef I made? And what up, Trav? How you doing, Mr. Sir? Darren, yeah, like, if you hang out over on gaming, you'll typically see me do some cooking at the start of gaming stream. I have a kitchen set up now. Well, someone else already shouted that out. But yeah, what were you up to today, Trev? How you doing there, Angel Doll Face? There you go, stacking. Did we just sit down on a bus seat? That was a bad joke. Some people get the reference. Yeah, no worries, Darren. But yeah, building an operating system in Crab. Nice. Hell yeah. Trev, here's something that we just did that I'm quite proud of. Let me show some example code, etc. Got the kernel running? Ooh. Live streaming a synthwave set? Yeah, that'd be legit. Hell yeah, Dollface. If you end up recording it and releasing it with a permissive license on YouTube, I'd happily listen to it on stream to get you some, you know, some publicity. No, I get it, but I'm saying record it and then release it to YouTube afterwards. And then I can play it on stream. And when people ask, oh, can I get the link to this? Yeah, they can totally get the link to it. Right? There's plenty of streamers that listen to synthwave while they're doing it too. Prime likes some good, like, he likes more faster paced synthwave usually. But yeah, like the Primogen would also be someone to shout out your playlist for you. Yeah, no cap. Like, yeah. I don't like using that phrase because I'm 39. But yeah, seriously, I'm not kidding at all. You should definitely do it. It better belong in a museum. Yeah, exactly. Ooh, 55 is actually closer. Ah, fuck. But hold on. Yeah, Trev, I'm proud of this. So, you were in here the other day, and I was showing off how, like, I'm using a CLI tool to generate some stuff, right? We actually have our CLI tool done now. And I had a tweet that, you know, you probably would have, like, really liked to chime in on. It was basically, I was considering doing a like a set of like nested modules with constants, but really like the idiomatic way is to use an enum and you like implement into for it. Technically, I didn't want to do from because I don't need a from. I just need the into because I wanted to prevent people from having to do like a .id like display function or something. But yeah, hold on. So yeah, we end up having a template in which, yep, I create a module for each group. That way it's easier to use. We create an into for like our enums for environments or features, right? And it's pretty chill. And then consumption of it, we had to verify. And it works like a glove. If my editor weren't frozen. So yeah, like we get some warnings based upon like name spacing. How do you feel about some of the naming convention stuff? To me, capitalizing this namespace makes a shitload of sense, but I should probably just lowercase it. Honestly, Papa, it's just an editor, you know? Use whatever editor you want. It has very little effect on your actual productivity. Case in point, I release a lot of software. I might be one of the most productive streamers on the platform. I know. He was trying to get some type of acknowledgement. There we go. We got it. Not a problem. So you follow the naming conventions just to avoid confusion. I think for this one, though, I want to avoid doing, like, majorly uppercased name, because I want it to feel basically like accessing an enum. So in my opinion, I'll probably ignore these two. But yeah, if you're right, I should probably make that one line up. I don't actually need standard format anymore, so I can fix that. And then a lot of this yellow stuff goes away. They keep, like, Krabby, or Clippy keeps yelling at me. Clippy's a bit crabby right now. But Clippy is complaining about the fact that, oh, I should just do from. The from didn't work as I expected, and it wasn't actually that useful. Right? But the usage of it is quite good, and I'm pretty proud of it. It's down here at the bottom somewhere. Right? Bam, you just pass example, which is just the namespace we have for that file. You can name it whatever you want, right? Value, features, integer. And you don't have to do like integer.to anything, right? So I'm really happy about the into part because I handle the into internally in the functions I use. So yeah, I like this. I think this is pretty good. Exactly. Yeah. So I could see reasons for it. I think you're probably right that the namespace should be lowercase, right? So example, and then value here would be like lowercase, but then features would be uppercase still, and so would like the enum itself. And that's where it gets weird. But I think it's still fine. So example value, right? Value is a module. You would expect modules to be lowercase. At the end of the day, you're going to get auto-completion for all this stuff anyway in your editor, in an editor that is sane. So it's not a big deal. But yeah, something to think about. Yeah, the modules should be lowercase. The enums are then uppercase, and I think that's fine. So yeah, we'll fix that here in a bit. It's not my main goal for today. Yeah. Well, I mean, here's the thing. You don't necessarily even know. I guess if you mouse over it, you can see it's a module. But you'd have to really pay attention to that part. You know? Right? You'd have to actually, like, care about that part. Your usage is going to be about the same. You're going to go out to the module that you have this thing defined in anyway. And then you're just going to do whatever that is, and it'll be auto-completed just fine. So I don't know. Can you see the template again? Yeah. I don't know, can you? Sorry. Bad joke. I don't know, can you? I can tell I'm getting old because I actually, like, enjoy that joke now. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, I didn't know Tawny had some good emotes like that. That's a great one. Yeah, every middle school teacher USA, for sure. I don't know, can you? And yeah, hold on, bad cop. A streamer house is really not a bad idea. It depends on where it would be, though. That would be the tough part. And yeah, I did the template with mustache, just cause. I started doing it with just like inline in the place that the template gets called from, and it got real ugly real fast, right? Using like template strings. So instead, yeah, like the mustache template makes a lot of sense to me. So yeah, basically I've got just this like templates thing in which I'm gonna add some of that and do some stuff, and you know, based on the language you're passing, we do that. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, for everyone that's not aware, basically this file right here, or not this file, but this tool, the CLI tool actually looks at your runtime, like, or your JSON file that you're going to be using for feature flags, and it's actually extracting out feature names and environment names and their IDs so that you don't have to have magic strings in your application, which is super cool and fun. And if for some reason that stuff changes, you can update it by simply referencing the same exact thing if the names are the same. No, I'm not. No, these are not tagged. This is a prop. So it's just an object within like a lookup table. Or it's an object that I'm treating as a lookup table. So yeah, this is not a tagged template literal. Could be an option, could be a thing, but I don't need to do any of that right now. Maybe it would be fine, but I think it's more complexity than it's worth. Instead, if I just go into the tool itself and run, you know, like the function, right? We fetch our stuff here, we get the groups, and then we just transform. Our transform function then just decides on how we extract the data and where we extract it from. How we capitalize is the big thing, and then we just pass that into our mustache.render for the template.js or template.ts or template.rust or whatever. So it's a bit naive, but I think it's also less complicated. Yeah, exactly. It's just template.rust. Right? So the complexity is way lower. Yeah, right? But I still need to like capitalize things specifically as we see fit, which is why all of these have their own functions. And technically, some of them may end up taking in totally different like view data, right? They may need to extract data in a different way or something. So it's not Rust itself, it's just Clippy, you know? And Clippy is a strongly opinionated linting tool. You can disable that lint, and that's fine. So I might just have that as part of the boilerplate, right? Part of the template of just like the thing to ignore that Clippy rule, right? The macro or whatever. I don't see any major cost to that. I think it's fine. Because, yeah, I started going down the from route, and from just didn't make any sense because I'm not trying to turn it back and forth. I just need one way. And yeah, dude, I really like your tweet about the macro stuff. I didn't realize that that had gotten to stage 3 yet. When I had actually, like, keep in mind this is 2 months ago, maybe a month and a half ago, I made a video about macros in TypeScript. I talk about what a macro is, and then I have a section about Bun's macros and how they're doing it. And at the time, it was only stage 2, and I have a section in a video talking about that being stage 2 and like how that's kind of not a great idea. And I go in and talk about how TypeScript had that issue with decorators because they implemented decorators too early, and then the spec changed. And then they had to do a whole major version bump to support the spec change. I think that was going from like 3 to 4 maybe, right? Yeah, so wait till stage 3 at least. Keep in mind, Bun didn't. But now it's stage 3, so everything's fine. Bun didn't wait for stage 3, though. So I need to update, I need to re-record like a whole section of that video now. But thank you for pointing that out, because I didn't realize it was stage 3 yet. So I would have looked like a major fool. Yeah, it paid off this time. And I think there are still people that complain and criticize about it because... Right? Let me point this out for everyone on Twitter, because, yeah, Trav had a really good point about the proposal and all that stuff. A lot of people complain about it. And I followed up with some comments about it that I thought were quite valuable. But they were replies. And I don't want to paraphrase myself too badly. So yeah, basically, let's go look at the thread. Right? This syntax is something where you can actually have a macro that means it's no longer runtime, it's happening at compile time, and you're just extracting the value into your source code later. Right? There's proposals for it, there's the Bun macros links, awesome stuff. But yeah, right? So Maple Leaf is pointing out that the criticisms of a macro system can be separate from its like usage as a language feature. So technically, I dig into a similar comment, more programmatic. There you go, yeah, bun.code, instead of using a language feature. Sure. I don't think they need to deprecate shit. Because to me, I think Bun, right? So I'm not 100% about this. I'm going to rephrase this for everyone that hasn't seen it. Trav totally has. Right? I think a lot of the criticism assumes that the import type of macro was absolutely not intended as part of the spec. And if you read, or not the spec, but the proposal. If you read the proposal, they don't mention any usage of like how macro would work out. And what if you want to do a Rust macro or a TypeScript macro or some other macro? How do you then pass along the different language that you're trying to like hint to the compiler about where it comes from? So I think using type might be off. And they need another meta value instead of type, because type is meant for like the language that it's going to be parsed as. So instead, could they implement like just another prop on that with whatever? Yeah, totally. But many people are confusing the fact that they are asking for help, right? In part of like the stage 4 like roadmap that the proposal has, they're actually saying like, hey, vendors, which means browsers, runtimes, and like build tools, etc., all of these things are actually the ones that are going to decide how it actually gets implemented, right? What the proposal is doing is it's just a syntax. It's a proposal for a specific syntax, and they're looking for examples of how to use that syntax. So Bun can actually be one of those major examples about where this could go and how they could modify the spec in some way. Which is really cool. Like, awesome. So yeah, I wanted to make sure I didn't, like, mess up my phrasing or context. But yeah, I love talking about this stuff. Oh yeah, no worries, Trev. Yeah, I'll probably be getting going here in like an hour. There is a meetup in Seattle called the Founders Bash. I'm technically a founder. Just because I haven't made any money doesn't mean shit. I've spent money as a startup. I think that counts. I've found things. I've found, you know, some like $20 in the pocket of an old jacket. I think that counts. That makes me a founder, right? I found $20 in an old jacket. I believe that makes me a profitable founder at that point. At least with that venture. Yeah, that's post revenue right there. Ooh, and Owen asked about, there's like a new Avatar open world game? All right, sounds interesting. All right, last one of these. Got to be ready to go here in an hour. Post that revenue to the IRS. Well, technically it was $20 I already paid taxes on. All right, and it was sitting in a zero yield treasury of my jacket. Technically, due to inflation, you're right, that $20 actually lost value. Fuck. Damn it. I need to get one of those jackets that has like a 10% return. Bad Cop, are you still out there? I'm a little curious, right? The hard part about like a streamer house, like a dev house, would be location. Right? Like, where would it have to be located? Because I'd love to make it happen in like Whitefish, Montana. I don't think anybody else wants it to happen in Whitefish, Montana, though. Right? Maybe Lake Tahoe would work? And oh shit! Oh, that's awesome. I see a Learn with Jason. No, so Whitefish is actually still somewhat spendy. You'd have to go to like middle of nowhere, Montana for it to be that cheap. Yeah, I've looked at like rents, etc. in Whitefish, and you're still looking at like bare minimum $2,000 a month for like a 2-bedroom apartment, which is $1,000 cheaper than where I'm at. But still, it's not like ridiculously cheap. And right, to rent a house in Whitefish, ooh, probably pretty spendy. So yeah, it depends, like, if you're at a place that is somewhat of a destination, even if it's not a big destination, you're still, like paying a premium. I wouldn't mind starting a community somewhere in Montana just to make it a little bit more blue. right? Flip some of them districts. But okay, so here's the next bit, right? How it works. We want proper icons in here. The SVGs are just gross anyway. The footer looks terrible. Yeah, I want to make this look presentable, just in case. So yeah, we got a little bit more like fiddling to do with this stuff. I think I want to fix like the colors as well. So let's do that first. Let's actually do the color thing. I have a Discord. Yeah, feel free to link up over there. Yeah, but we already have like a branding color, and this is just like Tailwind's default indigo. But yeah, like seriously, Discord, if you want to message me on Twitter, my DMs are open there too. Yeah, either one. We have a channel that you can totally like hype up when you go live, right? There's like promote yourself or whatever. Try and remind me and I'll like shout it out too, like tagging people. But yeah, no worries. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. One more thing. Whenever you record it, split it out to tracks and post it to Bandcamp as well, right? With like a minimum $1 to buy it. Oh, Vexilla. Oh, yeah. Oh, Charlie. Yeah, dude. I've been watching Vox Machina and it's fucking awesome, dude. Vox Machina is great. But yeah, before you go, if you're still out there, Angel Dollface, seriously, you should post any music you make to Bandcamp as well, right? Because there's a reference to like, yeah, you're never gonna make a dime off Spotify comparatively, whereas Bandcamp, people can support you by spending more than the $1, or they could just buy it for the $1. But even then, the $1, it would take a lot of playing on Spotify to make up for that $1, right? So you can actually get like a higher profit per listen from Bandcamp, even if someone just spends $1 for your album or whatever. Connect it to your, oh, so Bandcamp is probably not connected to DJ Gear. You'd do like, you'd record your whole session in a high quality. So when you're doing it, when you're doing your recording, just remember that you're gonna need to record high quality audio because they require a bare minimum of 512 kilobytes per second for an MP3. They would prefer FLAC. So if you can record your audio in like a high quality audio format, that's what Bandcamp is looking for. They won't allow you to upload something smaller. Perfect, yeah, that's fine, right? As long as you can output to a high quality whatever, you're probably okay. But just remember that Bandcamp's gonna be looking for just the best because people can download FLAC or whatever from Bandcamp. They're gonna usually do the conversion for you, but yeah. So yeah, I'm just saying, right? Put in every effort you can to like get your name out there, right? Just streaming it is ephemeral. It's only for that point in time. Launching the recording somewhere makes it timeless. So yeah, get the recordings posted someplace that make it timeless. That way you can let it work for you when you're not live. Yeah, no worries. You got this. And Wesley, how you doing out there, Mr. Sir? So yeah, we got work to do on the site. I am gonna be ditching that that purple. No offense. Sorry. It's gotta happen. Which means I need to go generate some shades from this blue. Yeah, no worries, Dollface. Have a good one. Later. Ah, thank you, Wesley. Appreciate that. Yeah, that's awesome. So that's... sorry. sRGB. So 2570 DD. Mr. Sir. Upload music thing? Or a music upload thing? Yeah, Charlie, that's not a bad idea whatsoever. Oh, thank you, Crow, for doing that. Yeah. Yeah, RGB. Yeah, perfect. Awesome, thank you. I was gonna, like, make myself remember that. How gross would that have been? So wait, when you're saying the pictures for the little bullets, do you mean these pictures or the one? These right here are SVG. Technically, those are copied and pasted from Tailblocks. If you go and find a timeline thing or something, if I can even find it. Oh, it's the steps? Yeah, here you go. So technically those are hard-coded here, and it's just an SVG in the content. If you look in the code, they're just doing SVG, like raw inline there. But, Crow, if you're looking for icons, you should definitely check out Iconify. I would recommend that for any like icon needs you have. And here's one important thing. Try and pick and stick with one icon library. So for what I'm doing, I'm using Solar. You could use Phosphor. You could use any of them, right? It doesn't matter. Just pick one and stick with it. Because if you don't stick with one, your icons aren't going to feel like cohesive. It's going to feel like someone really just grabbed something and threw it in rather than it feeling like a cohesive design. So try and stick with one font library if you can. If you can't, it should at least be an edge case for like the random font or the random icon you didn't find. So yeah, right? And there's a lot of icon libraries. So feel fine with it, no big deal. Biggest thing I would recommend is making sure that you look for one that has a high icon count. It's a little misleading though, because you might see something like Solar or Phosphor with 7,000. The reason they have 7,000 is because they have 5, 6 different versions of every font, right? Which is hugely useful, right? But just remember that you got to divide that 7,000 by 6 at that point. Because if you're going to pick one style, you should stick with that style. Yeah, no worries, Papa Doge. So yeah, for some of the ones like this, the fact that they have 6 of these, oh my god. Yeah. So divide 1,700 by 6 and they only got 300 icons or whatever. Yikes. So something to think about, right? How you pick and choose between them, right? T-Design icons, they're all unique, so 1,200 of them is actually pretty damn good as long as it fits the design style you're looking for. And for some other things, don't forget to check out some of these like emoji libraries too. Some of these are really cool. Yeah, OpenMoji is amazing, right? But then also check out like Branding and social stuff. Yeah, you can get SVG logos for all sorts of brands right there. No problem. So yeah, this is a hugely useful thing. They don't have to be like a font icon where it's just one color, right? They can have any color they want, right? They can have embedded colors, etc. And this is why you don't want to be using font icons for most of that stuff, right? Because you can actually get hugely useful SVGs instead. It's insane to me that someone basically burned a bridge over a discussion about font icons versus SVGs. Like, it's insane to me. Like, literally insane. They unfollowed and blocked me. Like, literally insane. Could have been my phrasing during the argument, maybe. But they weren't guarding their statements very well either. UI goodies? Yeah, so keep in mind though, this is not about just like finding things. This is actually a library, right? When you want to go use it, they have SDKs, right? If we just look at a random one like this, they have support for SVG, raw HTML, React, Vue, Svelte, and Ember. And if you go to React, they even have React regular or React offline, right? The fact that they even have Ember components on Iconify is crazy. So this is slightly different there, Charlie. This is about actually having a library for this shit, which is huge, like massively useful. I would recommend the offline every chance you get. It will increase your bundle size, but it will also mean that you have less like icons jumping into place kind of stuff. And it doesn't require that Iconify is always online anymore. So I prefer the offline version of these things, but it's up to you. But yeah, so that's the main difference there. Oh, they just, for some reason, wanted to have an argument about it. I don't know, right? But an icon font is not tree shakeable unless you put in the effort to shake that tree. Nobody does that. So instead, when you ship a font icon, you're shipping way too much shit to the user anyway. So font icons are extremely old school. They're not the way to go anymore. They're not tree shakeable. It's not worth your energy and effort. They're not individually stylable. You can't animate them. You can't do anything with them, really. Right? You could do like, you can animate the container around it, right? And how it moves and does blank, but you can't animate the lines drawing themselves, which you can totally do with a little bit of JavaScript with an SVG. So there's just too many wins for picking an SVG over a font icon. The only reason against SVG these days is if you need IE11 support. That's about it. So remember though, font icons are also vector-based. But font icons are not accessible. As far as I remember, SVG was not polyfillable. Yeah, as far as I remember, SVG was not polyfillable, because I ran into that a lot. But again, hopefully you're not having to support IE11 anymore. So yeah, actually, we're using Solar. We need to figure out some icons, man. So keep in mind that's an external SVG. That's like an SVG loaded as an image. Right? Inline SVGs are still, like, there's no way to polyfill that. Oh, and sorry, one second. No, that's fine, Charlie. Yeah. Like, that's a total thing. Like, with a, with SVGs like what we're doing, I don't remember if they get inlined or not. So SVG sprites, right? Multiple SVG elements within a single SVG file. So yeah, this like solves a problem that I've never even had to deal with. Sprites are even something that you should probably stop caring about eventually too, because like HTTP 2/3 is going to solve that problem for you, right? Worrying about the extra HTTP request for your SVG asset, man. Skeleton React? Yeah, most libraries have their own, like, skeleton tool. Oh, that was the wrong thing. Right, creating your own skeleton loader is pretty easy. Oh, this is weird. Oh, you can like drag it. Oh, that's actually really cool. No, this is awesome. Ooh, this is nice. Yeah, that's a good find. Yeah, you can build it right in here in the editor, right? You could even like draw your own like boom, like why not? Boop, boop. Ooh, fancy. Ooh, fancy. I'm like, oh, that's actually kind of interesting. I like that. Yeah, this is a cool tool. And the fact that it has output for all these other things is awesome too. That is nifty. And hey, Wesley, thank you for the sub, man. Yeah, I appreciate you. So yeah, this is awesome. And the fact that there's like placeholders or like boilerplates. Dude. Very good find. Yeah, reposting it. This is the greatest honor I can give any link ever. It goes into the archive. It's timeless now. Totally timeless. The greatest honor a tab can have is to be put into the forever section, which is from here to the left. Right? Everything from here to the right is my working session. So yeah, I might need to clean these up eventually. There's definitely some of these I have no idea what they are. Hey, thanks for all the acknowledgements over on Twitter. Group them? They're already in a group. The group is my working session. Wait, why do you say that, Wesley? Why wouldn't it? Yeah, I'm curious about that. It totally should. One thing you want to remember is that you click React and then probably try the React offline instead. So yeah, if you're still having problems with that, Wesley, that sounds like a bug, and they'd probably be really happy for someone to report that. Maybe they have an issue and I just don't know. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm getting at. You would use them directly through this, right? They give you install instructions and everything. Iconify is a library. It's not just a collection. It's not just a website showing you what these things are so you can browse them. It's actually a library that you would actually install and then reference in your code and then use. Which is really cool, right? So yeah, use these libraries directly through Iconify. Iconify is the library to install, not like the icon libraries themselves. Iconify wraps all that shit away from you in a nice, easy way. So, yeah, we need to figure out an icon for our steps. That's kind of the part we're working on right now. And these just look so generic. One thing I want to do first, though, hold up, before I forget, Tailwind Shades. And the color we had, oh man, what was it? We definitely got sidetracked. 257DDD. Thanks again, Crow. That was awesome. I mean, CRT is just my terminal, so it doesn't matter, right? I don't use a terminal-based editor, so it really doesn't affect me. But yeah, CRT is a cool thing. It's got some bugs. It doesn't have tabs. It's missing a bunch of stuff. But I'm okay with it. Yeah, it looks awesome, doesn't it? All right, so I got to go to my Tailwind stuff. Do they generate that by default? I don't think they do. Yeah, no worries, Papa Doge. Thank you for chilling. Is that the right way to define that? I define CSS variables so rarely that I have to look it up every time. Yeah, we're good. I mean, Wesley, it's just a CJS file, so you can import whatever you want into it, right? You could do import colors from, right, wherever, someplace. I don't know, man. Right? I'm just bullshitting with it. But yeah, like then colors would be as simple as colors. Done. You could even just make it colors and like get rid of the brackets. So yeah, it's just JavaScript at the end of the day. It's just an object that you can compose from other objects just fine. Which is why it's important that this is actually made as a CJS file or MJS file or JS or TS or whatever, because then that means that you can do all sorts of JavaScripty things. If it was a JSON file, you wouldn't have that ability. So yeah, that's why a JS or a TS or a CJS or an MJS file, right? Any like logic file is actually more useful for a lot of config files, because just raw JSON lacks the ability to do like interpolation and magic. So, I want to try something here. We're going to replace indigo with primary, primary, which is a totally different thing, so much cooler. Something is off about that. My guess is this is not gonna solve our problem. Oh, and it's HSL, which means it's never going to be right. Yeah, I think these are just off. Yep. That already kind of works, huh? Boom! Quick branding. Quick maths. That was pretty smooth, wasn't it? That was pretty smooth. I'll take it. Now, granted, this isn't the right color. And it's hard-coded into the image, which is why. So, yeah, we'll leave that purple for now. I think our branded blue, we're good to go. I do need to use the restroom, so give me just a second, and I'll be right back. BRB. Alrighty, and I'm back. So that was a good, quick, and easy branding change. We still need to get icons in there, though. So let's do the icon part. So configure your settings. I mean, that's just a cog, right? I think we're doing line art in most places. Who? Ins and outs of AI? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what a good resource for that would be. I don't know if it's still actually that relevant, but OpenAI Gym is a good place to like practice some of your machine learning stuff. Now, do you actually want to learn how to build your own like learning model, etc.? I don't know, but OpenAI Gym is still kind of cool. And it's a good way to just practice how you do some of it, right? Oh, gymnasium. Yeah, so if you want to learn reinforcement learning, this is a pretty good place to go. Looks like it's no longer an OpenAI thing because they wanted to abandon it, but Gymnasium is forked from it, so it might be worth checking out. All right, last one of these. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're good there. Open source? Yeah, absolutely. I probably need a good link for it. So yeah, lots of work to do. Always something more to do. And what up, Frosty? How you doing? What you up to? Finished up eating, time to relax. Nice. So declared but never used. Yeah, so let's go back to that. And I did that in the wrong page. Shit. Here we go. How it works. And I probably don't need twin.macro anymore. I could actually just do this as a component and we'd be good. That'd probably be a good idea. But we don't need to do it yet. So as we look at the first thing here, yeah, the SVG that's in there goes away. Oh, but what size did they have it at? Width 12, height 12. Oh, it's in Doc's old. Oops. Is that really one of the Y Combinator questions? Really? A non-computer system. As a snowboard bum, I immediately, or not immediately, as a snowboard bum, I had a way of getting free showers and electricity while finishing my 2-year degree at a community college. All about timing, etc. I don't know if that really counts, though. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a good example for that. In many small town bars, when there's a cover charge at the door, simply say you need to go in and use the ATM. And then you're good to go. That's another good one. Technically, a small town bar should pay the fucking band themselves and shouldn't be charging a cover charge. Because the small town bar is making up for it with the amount of people that are showing up because of the band. But yeah, I'd say that's probably the biggest one. At a small town bar, you can typically get past the cover charge at the door by saying you need to use the ATM. Boom, nailed it. And I've used that one a few times back when I was a snowboard bum. Mainly on the principle of the thing, because the bar should be covering that cost. I wouldn't be at the fucking bar if it weren't for the band. Or like the group of people hanging out, you know? The fact that it's a party at the bar because of the band that's in town, the bar should be paying that band. Right? The band shouldn't have to worry about the cover charge at the door to make their money, to make it worth it. At a big venue in the city, yeah, you're competing with other bands to play that venue. A small mountain town bar, you're not competing with anyone. They're actually thankful to have someone that brings people into the door on a Saturday, as far as like the venue's concerned. So yeah. I have actually very strong opinions about that. So, if you're asking for the reason of taking that idea and running with it as if it was your own, you're welcome. If you get accepted to Y Combinator, maybe consider paying me some money as a consultant at some point. Up to you. If you get accepted, if you get that fat paycheck. Oh, interesting, Frosty. Yeah, that sounds like a huge scam. Alright, so I did that in the wrong place. Yeah, we're not using tailwind.macro or twin.macro anymore, so I should have immediately recognized that that was not the component to put that in. Right? We already did that conversion. Shit. Ooh, you want to know another quick little life hack? If you subscribe, you won't see ads anymore. I know, that one's like, keep that one under your hat. Not many people know about that hack. Wink. Hold on, double wink. That's how you know it's good. Double wink. Full on double wink, man. Full on double wink. All right, so hold on. We got that import there. I want to go grab this again. Yeah, no, I don't know, Frosty. I've never tried to lease or sell any property. Never tried. No idea. I'd have to have property for that to be relevant. Shit. Wait, as the person who wants to rent, you have to pay the agent? Yeah, no, that's terrible. That's fucked up. In many places, they'll charge application fees, and landlords will charge an application fee even if they already have someone that they want moving in. If they can squeeze some more application fees out of people, they will. And they have no intention of actually running a background check on you, which is what they're asking for the application fee for. Yeah, so that's the thing that landlords pull here in Washington a lot. They'll charge for an application fee and totally like already have someone that they were going to move into the property, but they just want to milk a couple like extra like $40 hits from like, you know, 10 more people or whatever. Yeah, 1 month's rent for the broker fee is insane. Yeah, I didn't realize it was that much. Yeah, application fee ranges from like $40 to $100. It's still fucking shady that they'll take in applications after they've already found someone, though. But landlords see that shit all the time. Some people just fucking leave that shit as like something they're willing to rent out, but they never even bring someone in just to continually collect application fees. Yeah, it's bullshit most of the time, right? There's some terrible, terrible landlords out there. For the most part, it's all of them. Right? People don't get into the idea of becoming a landlord because they want to treat people well. It's a purely exploitative way of living. So yeah, I think I want to change up the type that we're going to have right here. I want to copy this, sure. Oop. There we go. I mean, that'd be nice, but you're not incentivized to do so. So you quickly become like the, you know, stay a hero long enough and you quickly become the villain. Right? Or you eventually become the villain. Right? Like, look at it this way. The house I used to live in was, like, you know, I was the only one technically living there at the time. Right? And we definitely should have moved out sooner. But the landlord gave us 1 month to vacate after 20 years of living there. Like, that's a shit landlord. That's an asshole. That's such an asshole move. 20 years of shit to move out? Of clutter and blah, blah, blah. Like, dude. 1 month to vacate? What a fucking dick. Dude, it was bad. It was super fucking lame. So fucking lame. Yeah, shit human being right there. If we had been part of his church or something, he would have given us more time. But we were lawless atheists. The reason was simply because he wanted to sell the place because he didn't want to maintain the property anymore. Could he have just waited another month? 2 months? Maybe 3? Would have been so much cooler. So much more lenient. But instead, I had to find a new place to live under the fucking gun. Like, dude, it was gnarly. Now, he gave me the benefit of, oh yeah, like, you know, it's a soft date. You can leave your shit in your room and, like, you know, they'll work around you for like a week or so, you know, like, you know, no big deal. And instead, I found that room broken into by the fucking people who were renovating because no one actually communicated that the landlord actually told me that. So yeah, I totally had some shit stolen out of my room. Luckily, I took all the expensive shit with me. But yeah, I absolutely had some shit stolen out of my room from that property as well. Like, just shit landlord, dude. What an asshole. I'm willing to bet money he looked down on us because we weren't part of his church. I don't want to necessarily say which church, but yeah, they band together. If you're not part of their church, they look down on you. They do. They literally do. I'll give a hint. It's the one that has magic underwear. $30 days is all they're legally required to do. Doesn't mean he's less of a shit human being by not just offering a little more. Right? Over 20 years? Dude. Over 20 years? I think that gives a little benefit of the doubt. Right? Yeah. Frosty knows. Frosty knows. I've had someone explain it to me. It's like a yarmulke, but you wear it on the inside. It's still magic fucking underwear. Or it's like a yarmulke, but you wear it on the inside. It's still magic fucking underwear. I guess, dude, it's bullshit. I don't want to worship a God that's that fucking petty, okay? Well, you lived a good life, but you didn't wear the magic underwear, so no, not getting into heaven. Who the fuck wants to worship a God that petty? That's gross. That's fucking weird, man. It's like the dinosaur thing. Oh, yes, you want to get into heaven. Did you believe in dinosaurs? Well, yeah, there were fossils everywhere. Ha! Well, I was fucking with you. I'm a trickster god. Right? Like, trapdoor opens, you fall down to hell. It seems so plausible. Yes, that's a joke stolen from Bill Hicks. For sure. Right? Who wants to worship a god that's going around burying dinosaur bones going like, huh, we'll see who believes in me now. It's fucking weird, right? Meanwhile, the most, like, reasonable people that have that kind of mentality simply just have the idea that, yeah, could evolution simply be God's work at hand? Sure, why not? To deny evolution is insane. Fucking insane. To do the mental gymnastics of saying it's just God's work? Well, cool, go for it. No big deal. But dude, a God that opens a trap door and sends you down to hell because you believed in dinosaurs? And that's what fundamentalism actually dictates, which is bullshit. So yeah, fundamental anything fucking sucks, dude. Right? The Bible's the literal word of God? No. It's the manipulated word of God, King James edition, etc. Like, come on. Believe what you want, but don't assume that some book that's had 2,000 years to be manipulated by the people in power actually means anything. 2,000 years of history written by the winners? Yeah. Uh-huh. Sure. Believe what you want is useful when it's yours, when it's personal. It's a problem when you make it someone else's problem. Right? Religion itself is personal. You shouldn't actually be pushing it on anybody. If it was the truth and the way it should be, you shouldn't actually have to, like, evangelize it. If it was that accurate and real, the truth will speak for itself. Right? So, yeah, I don't like anything that has the idea of a mission or whatever to spread the gospel. Fuck that shit. If the gospel was right, it would be undeniable. All right, so hold on. This right here is going to end up being step.image. And this is where we want to make settings linear be the value that we're passing here. It does mean our type is going to have to change. And I have no idea what the type of settings linear is until I mouse over it. Iconify icon. There we go. Ooh, I didn't know about that syntax. Ooh, that's nice, actually. That's actually kind of nice. Ooh. How long has that been a syntax and I just haven't seen it before? I know about like import type and then like, you know, you break it down, but I haven't seen it mixed like this. That's totally new to me. Awesome. Fuck yeah. Ooh, why don't they like that though? Yeah, that's brand new to me. That's cool. Now, why is this not working though? But it isn't. Like, it's directly what we imported as. Right? We see settings linear here is literally an iconify icon based upon the type we're importing. Whereas icon here is component type iconify icon, which is a totally different thing. Yeah, I don't want to duplicate that JSX though. Right? Like, I'm not passing JSX. I'm literally doing icon equals step.image, and it's the value that we expect to pass based upon their syntax, right? So I don't think that's the move. Right, if I end up passing the entire JSX of it, I end up having to like duplicate what I'm going to be doing here, which is class name equals, and it's like W12H12. Right? I don't want to duplicate any of that syntax. Yeah. I mean, we could do it, and who gives a shit, right? It's 4 things. Wasting too much time on it is actually counterproductive. No, so step content array means that this one should be fine and these other ones should be an issue, right? Because we're defining what the type is right there. So image should totally be usable as what we have here, and the others should complain. The difference would be if I wasn't defining the type there at the top level, right? But because I am, technically that one should validate, and then all these others should not. So the other values should not be polluting that. The other values should be wrong, sure, but this one should not be wrong. That said, fighting the type system is just not worth it. Right? Yeah, just not worth it. So here we actually see the icon type make it through. I mean, let's just double check that. Marvel, I'm not saying you're wrong. Let's just see. Right? Oh, what? Oh, hold on. Oh, now that one complains again. Alright, so yeah, that ain't it. I don't think. Oh. It's actually a type issue. It's not actually preventing compilation. Yeah, I don't give a shit. Fuck it. TypeScript can yell at me all it wants, okay? It's just wrong. So, let's think about the other sections, right? Import. What should we do for an import? Oh, not that. That's not a bad icon either. Yeah, I like that one. Ooh, that's a good one. All right, wrap your feature. Nailed it? Nailed it. Damn right, nailed it. Profit! Oh, yeah, here we go. We actually have other... other stuff we want to do. We'll just do this one for now. Money bag outline. Damn right. Damn, it's already 5:11. All right, so I should probably be wrapping up in some way here soon. But we got more work to do for it. So BG primary 100. What about a 50? Do we have a 50? It's a little better. What if we go slate 50? Oh, slate 100 is the move. Oh, like a fucking glove. Yeah, that's the move right there. So I want to go do that for features here soon too. we're gonna have another step in between these two that is like, you know, approve the PR. Yeah, we want to actually like figure out the steps in a different way, but let's at least like fix that part right there. So BG primary 100, BG slate 100. It's only one thing. Should re-render and we should be good. Hey, fucking nailed it, dude. Fucking nailed it. So yeah, I'm okay with it. We got our branding improved slightly. We fixed some of the links here, core concepts. Oh my god, really? Because I'm fucking up that link. Yeah, that's an easy fix. Right, we did /concepts. It's actually /core concepts. Maybe. Hey, Markeen! And oh shit, Leah! Leah, I don't know how I missed that. I am so sorry. Leah, are you still out there? I am so sorry, Leah. I totally missed that one. What was I doing? Did you do it while I was using the restroom? Half hour ago? It actually seems kind of close. But no, not quite. So yeah, man, hold on. Leah deserves this. I forgot to like shout out the sub and everything. Leah's awesome. Yeah, everyone go check out Leah's stream, right? Totally worth following, totally worth hanging out in. And I'm actually like really interested in the visual novel thing. If she was using JavaScript, there was like a library I saw at a meetup recently that would be hugely useful. But instead, could she port it to Java? Probably. Now, granted, visual novel is maybe separate? Are visual novels the same as like interactive novels? All right, past events, see all. Hold on, this is important. July? I feel like it was the June one. Ah, more info on speakers. Shit. They really need like a past meetups thing. Is the code open source? It is open sourced. Yeah. A past meetup section would be awesome. Can I go see, like, my previous stuff? Yeah, that's like a current one, sure. Dude, Eventbrite's fucking up. They have no way of, like, looking up what your previous meetups were and shit. Hold on. This is important to me. If we go back far enough, I bet we can find it. And hey, I saw Darren's name in there. Damn right. Redwood JS, super cool. We're at August. Oh, man. Oh, hold on. Oh, man. Oh, that looks cool. Yeah, Seattle JS. And is that... That is definitely Josh Goldberg right there. That is absolutely Josh Goldberg. Guaranteed, no doubt about it. That is Josh Goldberg right there. And yeah, these guys, good crew. FX, Andre, Justin. Yeah, great crew, great people. Fuck yeah. Super cool. And yeah, Rachel, killing it. Carter, awesome dude. Yeah, the Seattle JS, like, crew, really cool, man. But yeah, hold on. I gotta scroll back farther. Wait. Where was it? Yeah. Yep. Rachel, Andre, I forget her name. Killing it. They did some Lady Gaga. Oh, wait. No, that was actually Daphne, the one that posted it. Fuck yeah. But hold up. So we're at August. I really want to see this, like, June talk announcement thing. That's the July one I spoke at. Hey, there I am. Look at that beanie. So good. But it's a June thing. I don't think it was her that gave the talk. It was another speaker. Oh, dude. I know that beanie. I know that beanie. Back when I had hair. How did I not see that? Oh, I was eating a French dip. It was fucking great. It was a really good French dip. They fucking killed it. You can see my whiskey in front of me, for sure. Duh. But yeah, I was eating a French dip, and their fries were good too. Like, really good. Hold on. So, did they not announce the June one? Aiden Bai gave a great talk. Shit, they didn't do a good job of announcing what the talks were. Shit, man. So they actually messed up by not publicizing that as much. CFP. What the fuck? I haven't seen this yet. What the fuck, dude? How have I not seen this before? What the fuck? He's got the mice dragging behind him. He even greases the rail with the mouse. How did I miss that too? Oh my god. How do I make this a bookmark? Like, people bookmark things, right? Like, how the fuck do I bookmark this? Because this is now my new favorite fucking video. Are you kidding me? This is so goddamn 90s that it's actually infuriating. Holy shit, dude. How did I not see that? I fucked up. Oh man. Dude, look at that fucking... Is that a K grind? Was that a K grind? X Codex. Yeah, I mean, I've seen it. Just keep this in mind. The CEO of Unity right now was a previous CEO of EA. So it all starts to make sense, doesn't it? I wear beanies to quickly identify myself in photos. Obviously. Like productivity. Like, I'm not even kidding. Right? We can play Where's Waldo on a bunch of photos. Let's go back a bit. Right? Enhance. Enhance. Hold on. We're going. We're going. And yeah, that dude I had the selfie with, yeah, the composer for the new Star Wars game coming out, Star Wars Outlaws. Damn right. So fucking cool. So fucking cool. I got to hang out with that dude. So fucking cool. Man, I tweet way more than I expected. Hold on, we're already at July? Boom! Right? It's like a Where's Waldo, but where's CM Griffin? You already see it, don't you? You definitely see it. You know where I am already. Because where else do you see a yellow beanie? I spy with my little eye a yellow beanie. Yep. Now, if we zoom in, yeah, there are massively more famous people around me, but you saw the beanie first, didn't you? Big brain. Big brain. Right? That's Theo. That's Jack Harrington. Right? I'm surrounded by massively more famous people. But you saw the beanie first, didn't you? Didn't you? Branding. Branding. Yeah, I fucking nailed it, okay? Hold on, it's somewhere near the top here, about the time when Seattle JS happened as well. Before that, I was tagged in a thing. Did I not retweet it? Ah, I forgot to retweet it. Yeah, shit. Okay, so hold on. Branding! No big deal. Media? Does media do it? It's only my media, huh? Yeah, it's only my media. Boo. Someone tagged me with a good photo of me. Hold on. If I just go to Seattle JS, I think it's right there. I guess maybe their Twitter. Oh, and I missed yesterday's. These are photos from yesterday, aren't they? Oh, they changed up the way it was like organized too. It used to be flipped and like presenters would do it from the other side of the room. So I missed like a major change in their platform and everything. Shit. Great shirt, by the way. Holy shit. This dude. This dude. I'm gonna fucking bomb this photo. No big deal. That's solid. This dude's super chill. Yeah. This dude's always a fun person to talk to at the meetup. Yeah, awesome stuff. Oh, yeah. They're gonna have a bunch of photos. I don't know, man. Yeah, I give up. I don't know. He searched for it? Damn right, I search for him every time. If we go back in their list, we'll see a photo of me. One sec. Ooh, Colby Fayok. Dude, yeah, it was super cool to actually see that dude. He doesn't know who the fuck I am. But yeah, like, I even saw him at Seattle JS for a bit. At the conference, which was awesome. Yeah, people kill it. Sure, blah, blah, blah. Seattle JS Conf shirt, nice, nailed it. Oh, and dude, it's from like ages ago, actually. Ah, shit. The one I'm thinking of is a long time ago. This is gonna be such a fucking scroll. Hey, look at that one! Oh, look at that! Alright, so I made that one, but they used a different photo. Maybe I missed it? And yeah, this dude blocked me for no reason, which was weird. December? Well, no, I missed it. Fuck. There was some photo they posted where I'm like front and center. Yeah, I don't know. I've lost it. It's gone. I don't know, man. Oh, wait. That's me right there. That's fucking me right there. I know that leg and that fucking shoe. Yeah. So that was from this same event. Yeah, I'm right there in the corner. It's like a photo that was taken far and I'm sitting in that same seat. I'm not sure where the photo went. It's not a big deal. Basically, I could probably find it in my like notifications or something from like a month or two ago. Dude, nah, this is gonna take fucking forever. I'm over it. I give up. I didn't realize how deep my notifications go. Holy shit, dude. I haven't had to like scroll through my fucking notifications for ages, dude. We're at like a week ago. Oh, man. No, it's a good one, though. It's like a random CM Griffing. Like, it's really good. It's like a Where's Waldo. Right? The Where's CM Griffing is solid, man. Oh, I need to post this video. I've been slacking on that one. Yeah. I gotta post that video. Alright, so it's mid-August somewhere, maybe? 21st. Alright, there we go. We're getting there. We're getting there. Right? Scrolling through your fucking notifications is a real way to, like, make you realize that your concept of time is flawed. Like, massively flawed. So wait, did I miss it now? It was mid-August. Oh, there it is. Yeah. So this was at Seattle JS. I spy with my little eye a yellow beanie. I don't like the fact that my face is basically going, Yeah, if I'd known the photo was being taken, I would have put on a smilier face. But okay, so yeah. I need to get to Seattle, basically. There's a Founders Bash. I haven't seen an adventurer like you in some time. Everything on that TV makes me question the decisions happening, for sure. But yeah, like, see? I love making it randomly into some fucking photo. That's one of my favorite things, right? I didn't even mean to, like, photobomb it, but I'm there. So, fuck yeah. Prime victim to pickpocket. Except for the fact that I'd be misleading and I'd just have, like, some credits, like, less than 1,000 credits and maybe, like, a med pack. And when I mean med pack, I mean, yeah, like a joint in my beanie. You guys don't know, the beanie is not just aesthetic, it's also functional, right? Yeah, try holding a joint in your pocket and see how quickly it breaks versus the beanie brim. The beanie brim maintains joints so fucking well. It's really good. So it's a utility beanie as well. Just saying, right? Massive utility. Massive utility. Who are you gonna go raid? I haven't had a chance to raid Acorn in a bit. Let's go do it. Yeah, the beanie's got a job to do, man, okay? So we're gonna go raid Acorn. Oh, cool beanie she's got, or not beanie, cool t-shirt she's got on today. Yeah, thank y'all for hanging out. Yeah, I'm gonna head into this Founders Bash in Seattle. We'll see if I actually make it in. If it takes too long to actually make it into the event, I'll just go drink somewhere else. But even waiting in line to get into the venue is probably like a good chance to like chat and hang out with the people in line as well. But yeah, hold on. Before we do anything, before we go, can I do this? Status, git, add source, and tailwind, and I don't know what I even changed there in clients. Git commit -m, fix, update, marketing, and some random client fix. Boom! Git push origin main. It's up there. We'll figure it out here soon, but not right now. So yep, let's go say hi to Acorn. We're gonna raid, and I'm gonna head to Seattle. And yeah, I doubt I'll be home early enough for gaming tonight, but maybe I might like come home and do some work or something on gaming channel. We'll see. Not sure. But later.